Okay, I want to show you another website that I like to use, and this one may not be, quote, hands-on, but I like using this when the kids have done a hands-on activity, or if I just want to just test their knowledge on something. And this is Flipgrid if you've never used that. Basically, it is a easy way for the kids to video themselves. So let me get logged in here. It is a free site. Last year you had to pay for it, and then this last year it was bought out, I believe, by Google, and they reimbursed everybody. I actually got a check back on my year subscription because since they bought them out, it became a free app through Google, and so you don't have to pay for it. My school is a Google school, so everything that we do is Google. We are one-to-one. All my kids have Chromebooks to use, which makes it really nice. So if you don't have that, I know that kind of limits on a few of the things that you do. So I just had here a few I just want to show you. So when you go to your Flipgrid, on that, you can assign and come up with your grid, your classes, however you want to call it. So maybe this is my Algebra 1 class, and I give them a topic in which I want them to record over, and then they get the code and they can go right in and record. So here's an example. When you put it in, here's your code for students to view. You can actually make this so that students can view each other's, or you can hide it so that they can't view each other's. Some of my kids throw a fit. They don't like others to see their work, but let's just see here. We'll just click on this and show you an example of what it looks like. So when it comes in, and again, the kids, when they start on, will put their face in the screen. They can record it so you can actually see this. So, this was one of the first ones that my kids did. They did get a little bit on the goofy side, but this is where they were first practicing it.
So, everybody, we will be talking about the M&M activity. The following graph is a comparison of crispy M&Ms and regular M&Ms. So the red one is crispy M&Ms. In the green one, as you can see right here, that is regular M&Ms. So the x-axis is labeled the number of M&Ms, and it went up by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and so forth. The y-axis is labeled mass in grams. It goes up by 2s. 24, 26, 28, and so forth. So,
okay, as you can see, they were being a little bit on the goofy side. Here's another group.
So the following graph behind me is a comparison of the number of M&Ms to the mass of the M&Ms. The x-axis is labeled the number of M&Ms. It goes up by 5. The y-axis is labeled the mass in grams. It went up by 5 also.
Okay, that was the freshmen, and again, they were a little bit on the goofy side when they were doing that one. But it's fun to let them be a little goofy, and then hopefully get a little more serious, I should say, as they mature on that. Let's see here. This was another one. This was my upperclassman. This was my Algebra 2. And the thing that I like about this is by having them do this video, you kind of can hear what they're thinking, and then go back in and look at anything that maybe they had wrong, maybe said a little bit wrong, and so forth on that. Let's see, let me fix one, pitch you one here. Now, on these, I did block it so that I was the only one that was able to see it because they were
Quadratic
big.
functions have something squared inside of the equation. I know two equations. There is standard form, which is y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. Then there's vertex form, which is y equals a times x minus h squared plus k. And if you take the h from up here and the k from down here, it will give you the vertex. This is what a graph should look similar to for a quadratic function. And so it looks kind of like a U, and down here at the lowest point is the vertex, and since it is at 0, 0, this is a line of symmetry, so this distance and this distance should be the same. And one real-life example would be a rainbow, I think, because it makes a U shape kind of like the graph does, so it should be something like that.
Okay, and as I said, it's easy to see their misconceptions, and you can follow back up on that. But Flipgrid, let's see what else we use it for. Like I said, I really like it just for them to do just a 1 little minute video topic. Just tell me what you know about, and that's what these were. I just said, on the quadratic ones, just do me a 1 minute video. Tell me what you know about quadratics. And, and some of them, when they started, they're like, oh, I really don't know a lot. And others, again, were very prepared on that. With the M&M lab, again, it was, I want you to sum up for me your findings. And then we brought them all back to class and talked about them and shared the videos with each other on that. The other thing that I like about this, and I have tried, and it has worked for some of my students who really struggle, and you probably have some of those with either the writing aspect of it, getting things on paper, that they have the option to verbalize their test for me as a different strategy to use to see what they know. And we probably all have some of those students who really struggle getting things on paper. They panic, but they can tell you everything that they know. And so using Flipgrid is an excellent way to do that. So that's just another little tidbit to give you if you want to try that.